I was recently asked the question, how do I embody a coaching mindset? I'd like to share the answer with you in today's video. To me, a coaching mindset is being fully present and able to coach when having a coaching session. How do I bring that sense to my coaching with my clients for their sake to meet their professional goals? Well, there are a few things that I go through in the process to embody a coaching mindset. Let me share those with you. The first one happens before the coaching ever happens, and that is for me to get into the frame of mind of being ready to coach. I like to compartmentalize everything that's happened before the coaching session and not think about what's going to happen after the coaching session, but just to think about the client and what we would like to achieve in the coaching session, which is to have a great coaching conversation and help them to progress towards the outcomes for the coaching engagement. So I may prepare by reviewing some notes, thinking about our outcomes, and considering how I might bring myself into this conversation fully present and fully committed to the client. That's all I do to prepare. We don't do anything like orchestrate the conversation, prepare for the direction in which we want it to go, right? We allow the conversation to happen naturally or organically. So there isn't a lot of preparation needed. Most of the preparation is up here to just think about bringing your best self to the conversation. So that's before the conversation. Once we get into the coaching session, then I clear the space in my mind and the space around me physically so that I can really focus on the client. And I find that I'm able to do that because I'm totally into it. I mean, I love coaching and I love the idea of having a conversation that's productive and positive that moves the client's life forward. I don't need to spend a lot of time thinking about what's happened in the past, what the context is around the topic that the client would like to talk about, because now I may be moving away from what coaching is all about, which is understanding where we are now and where we would like to be to move the client forward. That's coaching. So that coaching mindset is embodied by not worrying about the past or the context, but really just what ideas does the client have, what actions could they take, how do they feel about those actions, and what might be their commitment towards those actions, right? Another thing that I bring to the conversation that helps me to have a coaching mindset is to be curious and to ask questions that I don't have the answers to. This is especially hard when it's a situation that you know a lot about. For example, I know a lot about marketing and sales. If someone wants to be coached around marketing and sales, that's going to challenge me. It's going to challenge me to resist giving advice and resist the temptation to lead the conversation towards a certain direction. This is when the concept called student's mind can help, where you go into the session with the mind of a student thinking about what can I learn, what can I discover in this time. And that's what I try to embody with the client, even when I have a sense of the conversation that the client would like to talk about. I resist the temptation to think ahead of where I think things should go and really just ask the next natural question in the process to keep the client moving forward. So that is something else that I do to help to embody the coaching mindset. And then I think the other thing that I do is to just enjoy the experience, right? That we are there to enjoy the experience, have something with the client that is positive and productive, and to maybe even have some fun along the way and laugh a little bit, not take it too seriously. That I think is also part of the coaching mindset. So that's how I prepare to have a coaching mindset when I go into coaching conversations. I'd love to hear from you. What do you do? And how do you prepare and how do you coach maintaining that coaching mindset? Please share in the comments below. I'd love to read them. If you have any questions, post those in the comments below. I read and reply to all comments. If you have a question about coaching in general, feel free to email me at michael@bayareaexecutivecoach.com and I may answer your question in a future video. If you like this video, please like it, comment on it, and share it with someone else. and of course, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to learn more about my executive coach training and certification programs, please visit my website at bayareaexecutivecoachtraining.com. Wishing you the best in your coaching journey. Thank you.